8 months ago, I made a video about Marvel vs. Capcom 4, and one of the styles I mentioned that would be great for the game was Arc System Works. The second visual style that I think could work well here is Arc System Works style. These are the developers behind Dragon Ball FighterZ and Guilty Gear, among others. The 3D characters heavily stylized in a 2D environment look incredible. This could have an old school feeling while being a modern Marvel at the same time. Yesterday, on the State of Play, to everybody's surprise, Marvel TOKON Fighting Souls was announced. Nobody saw this coming. A few weeks ago, there was a leak claiming Arc System was working on a new game codenamed Watari. But that was it. Most people were speculating it would be another anime game because of Dragon Ball FighterZ. The top 3 names going around were Bleach, Naruto, and especially One Piece. But my goodness, nobody ever thought it would be a Marvel game. The game is literally Marvel vs. Capcom, but without Capcom. It looks beautiful and fun as hell. An interesting mechanic about it is that it will be 4v4, which means it will have a huge roster. With teams of 4, we will need a lot of characters to have more options to build our teams. And speaking of roster, I already built a good Marvel roster, which is in my aforementioned Marvel vs. Capcom 4 video if you want to check it out. But to mention a few characters I'd love to see here, I'll say the Winter Soldier, Black Panther, Venom, Gambit, Hitmonkey. There are so many. So again, check my MVC video for a cool roster. It would be insane if the Fantastic Four were all here and you could literally have a team comprised of just them. As for hints of some characters that are likely to show up, there is this Janet Van Dyne clothing store, meaning the Wasp could show up. There are 3 references to Daredevil, which are this Fisk building, and then there's the Fogwell's gym in which he trains. And last but not least, he is actually in a stage. There he is, Matt Murdock himself. The Baxter building is back there, and here we have a Dazzler poster. There is always a Dazzler Easter egg in Marvel games at this point. Luna Snow has a cameo also, and seeing how popular she's become thanks to Marvel Rivals, I'd say there's a pretty good chance she might make it into the roster. We have the Oscorp building and Norman Osborn posters. Green Goblin would be a sick character. One of the coolest details I want to mention is this thing here from the Daily Bugle that is showing different news. And one of them says Gargantos neutralized. Gargantos is basically Shuma Gorath. Marvel can't legally use that name anymore, so now they call him Gargantos, which was originally another character. And then in another part of the stage, you actually see Gargantos' tentacles hanging. So yeah boys, Shuma won't be making it this time. Another thing it says has something to do with the Kree, but he can't be read fully in the trailer. We can see Thor in his classic costume along Cap and Iron Man in one of the stages, so extra skins are very likely. The hype is real, but I have to address the elephant in the room. Capcom. Well, it is good that we are getting this game. We are not getting a new MVC in a long while. I think it's very unlikely that Marvel would agree to release 2 games that will compete with each other in the same time frame. It hurts that we won't be seeing Leon fighting Gambit in only God knows how long. And besides all that, Capcom is very focused on Street Fighter 6 at the moment, so there is that too. I think it's best to focus on what we have rather than think of what could have been. This game looks insane, and I'm looking forward to playing it and getting back into the groove. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comments. Until next time,